Okay, so I'm here with Patricia. She's the writer of the short animated film Split, or behind the short animated film Split. Congratulations, welcome. Just look at me, unfortunately, for you. So, yeah, just how did this all come about? What's the background and the synopsis and... Yeah.
I happen to be part of a great program. I used to go to this school, Cottonwood Creek Charter School.
Okay.
And the teacher there, Mr. Keyline, is just fantastic. And
this is Ben, of course.
Ben Keyline, yes. We had been working on an animated short film called Whirl. It was like this. It was just an animated film, about 15 minutes long. And when we finished, that was all our school. We did the animation, wrote the script. I wasn't as much a part of that one, but that one had been going around winning little awards just because, I mean, it's a big deal. It's a film done entirely by students, and so it had been going to a couple film festivals, kind of like this, but a lot smaller. And a school in Ireland,
don't worry, take your time.
Bohemia National School,
yeah,
they saw it and they asked Ben, Mr. Keyline, if they could,
Well, I'll kind of collaborate on the next film.
Yeah, we decided to do a collaboration.
They had seen it and well, it was like, wow, okay, let's talk
we should do a collaboration. So we got started on this, and me and my best friend Jenna, we wrote the script for this. We were co-writers, and our school, Cottonwood Creek, did the animation, and the children in Bohemia did the voices for all the characters.
So where on earth did, I suppose you probably know the question, where on earth did the idea come from? Because you needed to have an idea to have a story.
Yeah, well, Mr. Keyline said that he thought we should do a fairy tale, and I don't remember where along the line, but somewhere along the line it was presented the ideas of leprechauns. And it's a group where it's split between lepres and cons, and they're both troublemaking little problematic things. And me and Jenna were just like, oh, well, it needs to be more than just that. So we added the idea of the fairy, and it's just the whole little story. I'm having troubles talking.
No, honestly, like I say, take your time. And so can I assume that when Ben and Mr. Keyline knew what the gig was going to be, as in you're going to perhaps have a collaborative story, I've got to make the assumption that it was kind of like a writing comedy. You didn't know you were going to get the gig until he judged it, I guess.
Yeah, he kind of presented the idea. It was like, oh, we're doing the collaboration, and this is the idea we have so far. You guys give me some ideas, and we ended up writing the whole script. So
that's amazing. So you've got to go away with your best friend, your friend. How long did it take, and
wow.
I'm assuming you had more than one draft. I mean, I don't know. Tell me how you did it.
Yeah. I don't remember very much. This was back in my 8th grade year. I've been blocking that out a bit.
Well, now you've won an Oscar. It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. So it did take us a while, a lot of changing and editing. We would come up with new ideas and just be like, oh, we gotta add this in. So,
because I suppose you've got to think about any film, particularly short film, and I know particularly as this is an animated film, you've got to compress, I mean, obviously I know some speech, so lots of filmmakers, you've got to compress lots into a short amount of time, but then of course, each part of the story, God, I'm sort of kind of sound like I'm teaching grandma to suck eggs here, but you've got to make sure that it's interesting all the way through, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how do you keep that kind of frenzy and spark going? Because you can't really have any fat in the script.
Yeah.
So would you like write a part and then your friend write? I mean, how did that?
We are very similar. We've always been like almost twins. So we think a lot of the same things. So like I would just throw out an idea and she would elaborate on it, and then we were just kind of sharing a brain with the whole project. And it sounds kind of odd, but
that sounds incredible. I mean, I'm guessing, and I don't mean this because you're quite young, but this doesn't mean to sound patronising, but it must be an incredible feeling now you that you were picked. I mean, God knows how you felt when you were picked, and then B, when it's actually made and you saw it. I mean, can you try and explain what kind of ride you've been on?
It's been crazy. I kind of can't believe that I am 16. In some ways it feels like I'm younger, and in other ways it feels like I'm older. Just like, if I'm doing this kind of thing this age, where else am I going to go? What else is going to happen?
It's ways up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It must be. And when you saw, it's a question I asked another filmmaker earlier, but when you saw this for the very first time in its complete form,
it's complete.
You know, with a group of people,
yeah.
Can you define what went through you?
Well, I had already seen
crying, I guess. Laughing. I don't know.
Yeah, I had throughout the making of the film, we would make other little like documentaries of like, oh, this is how it's going, like to show to the rest of.
You wrote a storybook about it, yeah?
Yeah, sort of. Like,
yeah.
Like to show to the rest of the school, because this, even though it was a school project, it was just done by the tech club in Cottonwood Creek.
Yeah.
So every couple months, we have like an elective showcase, and we would show a little documentary about the making of Split to show the rest of the school how it was going. And so I got to see a lot of just like, this is the steps of the Split. So I guess when it was finally finished, the first time I actually saw it fully done, I think, was at the Sundial Film Festival. And it was kind of crazy, just like, this actually happened, because I'd been seeing it like as it was being made, and then it's just, it's there, it's done. Wow, this is a thing.
And your parents must be, I mean, if only your mum was here to support you, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? No, but you've done very, very well, and it's incredible, really. When were you 14 and a half when you done this?
I was about 14, I think, yeah, when I first started writing it. Yeah, Jenna was 13, yeah, And
do you have, seriously, after this, is there anything else that you're thinking? I'm guessing you've written loads of stuff since this.
Yes, I have been writing personal things. I write a lot, but we have started another collaboration project like this.
With the same school?
No, with a school here in England,
right.
Near Portchester, Portsmouth. Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone gets them mixed up.
So yeah, and that one, we believe the script is almost completely done right now. I wrote the whole thing, but
is that short or is that feature?
It's about 15 minutes,
okay.
like this one. So I wrote almost the whole script, but the school in England, they edited it a bit and changed some things, added new ideas. But for the most part, I wrote that one, and I'm not sure when that one will be completed. We've just started the animation for that.
Oh, so it is a goer. It's definitely happening.
Oh yeah, no, we've been working on it for a while now, for about since mid last year. My brain is all messed up right now.
So do you have a clear idea? I know you're writing this. I assume it's like your great love now, because you've now fallen into it.
Oh,
That's the wrong word, but so you thoroughly deserve having won the script competition to do it, and so moving on to something. But do you have a clear idea of what it is you want to do career-wise? Have you mapped out kind of path?
I think writing is my thing. Writing a screenplay, a script, was a little different. I write kind of fiction fantasy sort of thing. I like being able to create my own worlds and create characters to live in those worlds, and just being a writer, it feels like I have a lot of power, like I can do anything with these characters. It's an interesting feeling. It sounds a bit crazy now that I say it aloud.
No, not at all. And I always think, actually, when it comes to writing, I think writing a script is actually much more difficult than writing a script. That's my opinion, because you've really got to flesh out every part of it.
There was, because when I was 14, I had just gotten into my flow of writing. I had been writing some of my own stuff, but not fully. So this kind of did push me more into the crazy writer that I am right now, just typing all the time.
So does that mean, I know you're saying that you kind of, does that mean that you will, I don't know, go on to university? I mean, will there be a that before something else?
I'm honestly not quite sure yet. I do feel like writing is where I'm going, but I'm still unsure of some things.
Finding your feet. Well, the truth is, it must have been an amazing couple of years. And you must be, really sort of pat yourself on the back to go from that blank page to the finished article or something else. in the pipeline.
It's
well done.
Pretty incredible.
No, well done, and really well done for taking the time to talk to me. So thanks. You. You were great.
Students here at Cottonwood Creek wrote a story, then sent it all the way over to a school in Ireland called Bohermeen National School. There, Mr. Brennan and his class of 6th grade students rewrote our story and added authentic Irish details and Gaelic phrases. Gaelic is the native language of Ireland. It dates back to the 4th and 5th century. That's over 2,000 years ago. Sometimes the stuff that we send to them, they don't find funny. But some of the stuff that they send back to us, we don't even understand. Bohermeen students then did the audio for the 15-minute film.
It is just left off the post.
No! You don't notice anything different about me, Sean O'Malley.
And we worked on the animation.
Hi Bohermeen, my name's Ethan, and I've been working on the cons for the movie. Right now I'm in the middle of the fight sequence. I use motion capture files to put a sequence on the cons so that they will move around and actually look like they're fighting.
Hi, my name is Kerry. I play the part of the Fairy Queen, and I enjoyed playing her because she has some of the same personality traits like determination, and she's able to take criticism from Kira.
Hello Bohermeen, my name is Mia and this is my Foley team.
Hi. Hi.
Foley is sound effects for a movie.
Hi, I'm Emily and I've been playing the part of Colleen. I enjoy playing the part of Colleen because she's really fun and excitable, and she's always really positive, and she always sees the best in things, and her love for her family always shines through.
Hi Bohermeen, I'm Afton and I animated our very surprised horse, and also I animated his running scenes.
Hi Bohermeen, I'm Nathan. I've been working in After Effects with Trapcode Particular. I am working on sugar to pour into a cup with Logan.
Caitlin, I've been playing the part of Kira. I've really enjoyed playing her because she's kind of wicked and she has a sweet side too, and it's really fun playing her character. And I get to express myself in it.
We even had a poster we created for our film, hand-delivered all the way over to Ireland.
Oh wow. Well, I just like to say it's absolutely fantastic for the school and particularly for this class to be able to be part of this project. It's very unique. I don't think it's something that has happened in Ireland before. We're delighted that James and Ben were able to make that meeting together, meeting of minds, and make the arrangement in Bohermeen National School and in Cottonwood Creek.
Cottonwood Creek, yeah.